In the forgotten corners of the internet, buried beneath layers of encrypted tunnels and hidden boards, there was a game that no one was meant to find. It didn't have a title screen. It didn't have music. It didn't even have an ending. They called it Sad Satan. Some said it first appeared on a dark web forum in 2015, posted by an anonymous user whose account vanished hours later. Others said it was an experiment gone wrong, a corrupted game file that carried something more than just code, something alive. When people tried to trace the download link, it led nowhere. The site would dissolve into static before it could load. But for a handful of users, the game actually opened. The screen flickered. A hallway appeared, narrow, colorless, endless. The sound of footsteps echoed, uneven, as if someone else were walking beside you. There were no enemies, no objectives, just corridors, lined with childlike scribbles on the walls, half erased, half bleeding. Occasionally, a face would flicker for a frame or two. A distorted photograph, a child smiling too wide, an old man with eyes like glass. The deeper you walked, the more the air seemed to thicken, like the game was breathing. Then it began whispering, not music, not ambiance, actual voices. A man muttering in reverse, a woman crying, a child whispering your name so close to your ear it made your heart skip. People who played too long reported headaches, nosebleeds, nightmares that mirrored the game's layout, endless gray halls, flickering lights, and shadowed figures at the end of the corridor just out of reach. No one could confirm who made it. One rumor said it was created by a programmer who used subliminal imagery, real photographs of missing children, spliced between frames. Another said it was a government experiment, a psychological trigger designed to test human fear responses in isolation. But the most disturbing theory came from a YouTuber named Mark Holden. Mark was one of the few who claimed to have the original build. He made a short video, grainy, quiet, showing only a few seconds of gameplay. He said the version he downloaded wasn't like the one online. His had things moving, figures crawling across the floor, whispers repeating his own voice back at him. In his final post, Mark said the game wouldn't close anymore. Every time he tried, his monitor would go black, and the word "wait" would appear in white text. Then a new file would appear on his desktop, named after the current time. Inside, screenshots from his webcam. After that upload, Mark disappeared. His channel was deleted. His email accounts deactivated. The police report listed him as missing. Some users still claim they found fragments of his version, buried deep in hidden forums, shared like digital contraband. But no one who downloaded them ever stayed online for long. One of those users was a quiet 19-year-old named Jamie. Jamie wasn't looking for horror. He was just curious, a collector of rare internet artifacts. He'd heard about Sad Satan for years and wanted to see if it was real. He downloaded the file from a dead torrent seed. It was small, barely 100 megabytes. Inside was an executable with no icon, no README, no signature, just the word sad.exe. When he clicked it, his speakers popped. The screen went black. Then the hallway appeared. It was smaller than he expected. The walls seemed to pulse faintly, like something breathing behind them. He moved forward. The sound of footsteps echoed in sync with his, until it didn't. For every 2 steps he took, there was a third one, lighter, quicker, just behind him. The whispers began within minutes. A man's voice, a child's laugh, the sound of a door slamming somewhere distant. He tried to turn the game off. Alt F4, escape. Nothing worked. The screen began to flicker, images bleeding through, photographs, headlines, faces he didn't recognize. Then, his webcam light turned on. He hadn't touched it. On screen, the hallway stopped rendering. Instead, it showed his own room, pixelated, distorted, viewed through his webcam feed. He reached forward to unplug it, but the camera image lagged by 1 second, then 2, then 3. He watched himself move, delayed, until a second figure appeared in the corner of the frame. Pale, motionless, watching. The figure's head tilted slightly toward him, and the game whispered, in his own voice, "Don't stop playing." The footage ended there. No one knows what happened after that night. Jamie's computer was found weeks later by his roommate, still running, the screen frozen on a single phrase, "We see you." The link that once hosted Sad Satan is gone now. Wiped from the dark web, replaced by dead mirrors and false copies. But sometimes, late at night, when people trawl old forums looking for it, a new post appears for just a few minutes before disappearing again. Always the same title, sad.exe, and always the same caption beneath the link, for those who want to feel something again.
Okay, let's see what's trending in the deep corners tonight.
You're seriously browsing the dark web again?
Relax, it's research. My podcast needs fresh nightmares.
You said that before the haunted doll stream.
And
that got 2 million views.
a restraining order from the possessed owner.
Worth it. Wait, what's this? Live, the dark web game show K-ta, play or be played.
Sounds fake.
Only one way to find out.
Welcome, contestant. Do you wish to play?
Wow, is this pre-recorded?
Answer, or forfeit your life.
That's creepy.
Probably AI generated.
We hear you, Liam.
How do you know my name?
Round 1 begins. Truth or pain?
Truth?
How many lies have you told Jenna tonight?
Wait, what?
This is rigged.
1 lie detected.
That's not even...
Did it just turn your camera on?
What the hell?
Round 2. Would you bleed for truth?
Excuse me?
Liam, close it.
And what happens if I say yes?
We find out.
Ow. It stabbed me.
That's not possible.
It drew blood.
Blood accepted. Proceeding to round 3.
This is insane.
Shut it down now.
I can't. It won't close.
Next question. What's behind you, Liam?
Jenna, don't mess with me.
I'm not there, Liam.
Then who is?
There's someone. Round 3 complete.
I'm calling the cops!
No, wait. It says, final round, play for freedom.
Freedom from what?
From the game. I'm done, I quit.
No one quits.
Liam, unplug it!
It's not working.
Final question. Who deserves to die more, you or her?
What?
Today, we're diving deep into the internet's abyss, a place where curiosity can lead to some truly terrifying encounters. What starts as a simple click can unravel a nightmare you can't wake up from. This is a story that has been circulating in the darkest corners of the web, a cautionary tale about a website that should have never been found. Imagine this. You're scrolling through an obscure forum late at night, the kind of place where people share links they shouldn't. You come across a post from an anonymous user. It's just a string of garbled characters, a Tor address with a single, cryptic sentence. Don't look into her eyes. Your curiosity gets the better of you. You fire up your Tor browser, paste the link, and hit enter. The page is slow to load, the connection lagging as it bounces through encrypted relays across the globe. Finally, the screen flickers and resolves into a stark, minimalist website. The background is pitch black. In the center of the screen is a single high-resolution photograph of a woman. She's beautiful, but there's something deeply unsettling about her. Her smile doesn't reach her eyes, which seem to stare directly into your soul, filled with an ancient, indescribable sorrow. Below the image is a simple timer counting down from 24 hours. There's nothing else on the page. No text, no links, no explanation. Just the woman, her haunting gaze, and the ticking clock. You feel a chill run down your spine, an instinctual fear that tells you to close the tab and forget you ever saw this. But you don't. You're captivated. You spend the next few hours searching for any information about the site. You go back to the original forum, but the post has been deleted. The user who shared it is gone. You scour other dark web forums and message boards, but find nothing. It's as if the website exists in a vacuum. The day goes on, but you can't shake the image of the woman from your mind. Her eyes are burned into your memory. You find yourself glancing over your shoulder, feeling a constant, unnerving sense of being watched. Every shadow in the corner of your eye seems to twist and form into a silhouette. Every creak of the floorboards in your empty apartment sounds like a footstep. As the timer on the website ticks closer to 0, the feeling of dread intensifies. You start receiving emails from an unlisted address. The subject lines are just single words: watching, waiting. Soon, the body of each email is empty. You block the sender, but they keep coming from new, randomized addresses. Your phone starts to ring from unknown numbers. When you answer, all you hear is faint, distorted whispering, like a voice on the other side of a staticky radio, speaking a language you don't understand but feel in your bones. The paranoia is becoming unbearable. You feel like you're losing your mind. With only an hour left on the clock, you're a nervous wreck. You've locked your doors, drawn your curtains, and are huddled in the corner of your room, clutching a baseball bat. Your heart is pounding in your chest. You keep refreshing the web page, watching the final minutes tick away. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, the countdown hits 0. For a moment, nothing happens. The page remains the same. A wave of relief washes over you. It was all just an elaborate, terrifying prank. A sick joke. Then your screen flickers. The image of the woman glitches, her face distorting into a grotesque mask of agony. A deafening shriek erupts from your speakers, a sound so inhuman it makes your ears bleed. The photo is replaced by a live video feed. It takes you a second to realize what you're seeing. It's your own room, filmed from the dark corner directly across from you. The camera pans slowly, deliberately across the room before it finally settles on you, cowering in the corner. Then, from the darkness just behind the camera's viewpoint, a hand reaches out. It's pale and slender with long, dirty fingernails. The video feed cuts out. The last thing you hear before everything goes silent is the sound of your own bedroom door creaking open. And that's where the story ends, leaving us with a chilling question that hangs in the air like a ghost. Was this just a well-crafted piece of fiction designed to scare us? Or is it a genuine account of what happens when you stumble upon the wrong link in the internet's darkest corners? Some say the website is still out there, waiting for its next curious visitor. So, be careful what you click on in the dead of night. You never know who or what might be looking back.